Hello and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So we're kind of having a disaster here hitting some of the zinnia plants. Well, it got cold out again, rainy, dreary, not much sunshine, so we really couldn't get the greenhouses open much, and the greenhouses do form condensation on the inside of them. The condensation drips on the foliage. As you can see over here, this foliage here is wet, and that will create the perfect environment for Botrytis blight, powdery mildew, different types of blights and diseases. So you can see that this here is definitely Botrytis blight. It has the fuzzy growth all over the leaves there, the brown, and let me zoom in here. You can see all the Botrytis blight there. So we are going to be spraying these with neem oil. And we're also going to be taking all of this junk off first. I have my gloves here that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to be putting this right into a bag so that it can get destroyed as it's being taken off. You can see it's trying to attack this one over here, this one up here. These are blight resistant varieties, but we were doing really well with them. And as soon as the cold came back, we couldn't get the doors open. We lost that airflow. We started having issues with this. I did have a fan running the one day, but I don't really have a spot right now that's really safe where I can let the fan run. We were getting so many storms and so much wind that the greenhouses were really getting shaken, that I didn't know if the wind was going to knock the fan over, and I didn't want to have a disastrous mess with that. So I couldn't run the fan. And what will actually happen with this is if it's not stopped, it will spread to the rest of them. And it'll actually go back into the stems, and it'll wind up killing the entire plant. And it'll just spread through the rest of your plants. This happens outside too. And it happens, like I said, right now it's happening in this greenhouse here. We do have both doors open now, even though it's cooler outside. We're trying to get the greenhouse dried out some. So what happens with this, you can see all these little spores on here. And as water splashes, as the wind blows, even though we're trying to dry it out in here, and that's why we're getting it out of here as quick as we can, this will actually spread to your healthy plants and to your healthy tissue. So I'm just taking this off here. I'm just going to take this whole thing. I have a bag right here to just put all of this into, because this will blow in the wind. It's even on that stem there too. Here we go. And I have a bag right here that I'm putting it into so that it can be destroyed. Now I will be cleaning my gloves, because I try and use my gloves more than once. And this here is already infected, so I'm just taking the bad stuff off. I didn't clean my gloves yet. I usually keep a little thing of alcohol around that you use like when you get cut or something like that. And I'll clean my gloves with that. Or you can just throw your gloves away and get a fresh pair. That's up to you. So I'm not... There's some back here. This is not what I wanted to happen. They were calling for really nice weather for us, and then they threw in a night, which is tonight, back down in the 30s, and then they put a frost warning up for us. So this is not what I wanted to happen here at all, because they were doing really great, and I thought, wow, this is, they're gonna be really good for us. And as soon as the weather started changing and the environment in the greenhouse got just right, and this can happen outside too, we started with Botrytis blight. Now this right here is not powdery mildew. Something just got on that, so that's not powdery mildew there. I'm just looking these plants over. Anything that looks off is coming off. And being that these already have this on them, I'm not spreading it because I'm not touching the healthy ones. I'm touching the ones that already have something going on with them here. So I have these here to do. This tray here really got hit hard by it, which I don't fully understand because this one here is closest to the door and it gets more of the air when we did have the door open a little bit. So I'm not sure what actually happened with this one. But like I said, when we had the doors open constantly, it was doing much better. We weren't having any issues. So we're going to get these sprayed then after I have these here all cleaned off. I'm not going to show you how we spray them. We do use neem oil, and it's in... You want to make sure that you wear gloves when you're using this. Take precautions. Wash your face afterwards. Wash your hands. Change your clothes. That's the recommendations that are on the label. You do want to make sure that before you use any type of product in your garden, that you do read the labels of them and you follow their safety precautions. So it would be hard for me to show you how to spray them and hold the camera at the same time. But you just want to spray over them. You don't want to kill your plants with the spray. A nice gentle spray over them. It's okay if you get a little runoff on them. But you want to make sure that you get the leaves, you get the stems. You can spray the soil some. And I've seen this happen already in the big, huge commercial greenhouses where this stuff came through, Botrytis Blight, and they have to spray their stuff. So it's just one of those things that can happen. And if the weather would have honestly held out for us like it should have, and like it was, I don't believe that that would have happened because we didn't have any trace, oops, of any of this going on before the cold weather returned with all the rainy, dreary days that we had. So this has all been cleaned off of these now for what I can see, and I'm going to take the bag here, tie it up, and the bag's going to get destroyed because we don't want this to spread anywhere. So I'm going to get my gloves cleaned up then. So I hope that you found this video helpful. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button as I put a new video on. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye!